I call top bunk.
Your is it, Penelope?
Really?
Initiating system 1.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the newest episode of Reign and Sapphire plays Hogwarts Legacy.
Look at my room.
That old beat down room, man. You should have went to Hufflepuff or something.
Really?
Gryffindor where the rich people hang.
Oh my god.
You're hanging with the commoners.
I'm gonna touch stuff in here.
Look at this. Look at his room. Look
What?
at this. Look at, dude. Everybody else's dorm looks so more up to date. It's just like they threw Ravenclaw to the back and said, "Oh, we putting in a maintenance request. We'll get to it
Really?
first
Leave
thing."
them alone. Don't look
And then
bad.
mark the maintenance request as completed and never came. Okay, this looks better.
Look, they over there already talking trash about me being a 5th year.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Not really, but okay.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Okay.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years.
Oh, that's
You
great.
will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there?
Yep.
You-
Be
Yeah.
seeing you.
You're
Okay.
a little bit too happy to go to. Okay.
Yeah. Now get to class, buddy. Nerd.
This should be interesting.
You just walk past somebody you gotta talk
Do
to.
I got to?
Hey,
Is that Myrtle?
Watch this.
I was just about to say, what?
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out.
She looked like Myrtle.
Yeah.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted.
What's up with his
well.
voice?
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself, and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Okay. Great. Do I have to talk to all these people?
Looks like you gotta talk to one more.
I'm not sure this is the right spot. I want him to be in the perfect place.
Your character
Place
looks
he'll
like
be
a
happy
creep.
with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones.
What?
I want him to thrive here. Golden gobstones.
Right. Who says that?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it?
So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Thank you. Is this the last person up?
Meet Professor Weasley outside the common room.
Okay, random ghost just floating through. Oh, she's downstairs. Was I going the right way or am I going downstairs?
Going down, like you're going
Yeah,
down
it's
the
down.
stairs.
Down a million flights of stairs.
And there's just a random ghost going down the stairs with you.
Yeah, none of that is weird at all.
Mostly ghostly.
Hey, don't like turn around and get mad because I don't want to like walk through you. I feel like that's weird.
Did she just open the door?
I'm on the wrong floor. Oh, but look. Oh, this is a nice bathroom.
What you mean you're on the wrong floor?
Look, it's pointing up. I'm on the wrong floor. This is nice. Okay, let me go up.
It's not nice. Oh, outside the common room. So I guess you gotta go back to your room and go through the door inside your room?
I don't know. This map could be a lot better. Yep. Okay, so come this way. So was I going the right way at first? Oh. Old staircase right here. Y'all don't laugh at me. I ain't see
I
that.
trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique
If I go back in
situation,
time.
joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here.
The
After
OWL.
much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
A dictionary? What did it...
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
All that literally did was lose pages.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay.
This way.
I like this teacher.
The guide will give you
She's a
opportunities
Weasley.
to
Yeah.
practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
You know, I actually feel like I'm on my first day at school
Why
or
don't
something.
you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Sure.
Revelio.
They know they want to play the full theme song. Why don't they? They're literally playing it.
Oops.
Try to take a picture?
I bet. This
Oh.
here was in level, blah, blah, blah. Click X.
You know you should probably read all of this.
I don't want to. Okay, what's all this? Inventory,
Your
talents,
field-
collections, your field. Progress. Okay.
Oh, that's like one of the keeping progressive, the little pages you just found.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it unlocks.
Special stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what's that one? What's that next to it? Like glasses? Can you collect that? Oh, you gotta collect one more to get it.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Sure. How long is this staircase?
And they're just walking down
No
it.
time to waste. You've classes to attend.
What, you kind of walking slow in them hills, like.
Literally. Pick it up, Weasley. I wonder if the Malfoys are in here.
Do I have to?
I don't think you have to.
I'm not going to. We'll come back for the puzzles.
You can actually hear
Good timing.
the footsteps are actually pretty
Perfect
good.
opportunity to
Like
show
the
you
sound
how to
effect?
use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Oh,
Your field
fast
guide
travel.
contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Whoa, look at this map. What are you looking for?
Central Hall. A grand staircase. Okay. Huh.
There's a green one.
Ravenclaw Common Tower. What's this one?
The library. Oh, wait, go back. Oh, it says select the library annex region. Yeah.
There it is. Central Hall. Ocean Flags.
So is she gonna explain how she got there too? Did she take the fast travel point?
And here we are.
And she's
Quite the
there
time
before you.
saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Good to know.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor.
You know, you could have asked her those other
I
questions.
ain't asked
On
on the
your
question.
first day,
It would have unlocked
you
other
have
stuff,
much
maybe.
to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up
Great.
to speed in no time.
Sure.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did.
What happened to your
He's
family
been
line?
terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
Because it ain't your
My
business.
suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
I ain't snitching.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
That's how you know something's up.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah,
What
I'm
if
afraid
she's
I
the
can't
villain?
take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I am fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Where's the pad? So you're typical. Okay. Oh, cool. You get Levioso from this mission.
Accio from this one.
Which one did you go to?
The
Levioso?
map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay.
I'm going to class. Oh, you press up on the D-pad to cast a charm compass. Oh, your class is upstairs. Man, that's bright.
I want to be nosy. What's going on here?
Wait, what happened to the sun?
I just suddenly started raining. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. I am going to mind my business because I just heard a very weird noise.
What a definition of I'm watching you. Oh, there he is. Hey, is that? I've been hearing about that guy, Sebastian Salo.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
So she killed the dragon.
Otherwise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
That guy looks like a prick. Don't let the red catch you. You unlock Leviosa. Where's Leviosa?
So why didn't they keep Wingardium Leviosa?
I think that is in the game.
This is literally what Wingardium
Let's
Leviosa
try
was.
something a little larger.
They kept the little same quippy music, background music from the movies.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Perform a basic cast using L2. Said R2.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Uh-huh.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent
Yellow
is a
shields
weak
with control
opponent,
spells.
as Master Pruitt.
Oh.
Oh, so this is where all of my spells and stuff will be.
Yeah, so you assign it.
Really
Okay,
helped
so
me demonstrate earlier.
do you hold R2? Oh yeah, R2 and circle.
That makes
And
sense.
now press
The
R2.
basic cast.
Just R2.
All right.
Well done.
Oh, this combat's gonna be complex.
But the best way to practice is by
It's not just button mashing, okay.
Start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair
God, why can't we have the killing curse early on?
cast and Protego. You may begin.
Protego.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive.
Press
Yeah.
square. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Good one.
Complicate things.
Leviosa. No, R2, just R2.
Let's just say I'm a quick
All of my students were this adept.
Ah, yeah.
You got him.
I do enjoy an
Ooh.
ivory too.
You not.
He off the table.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Huh? At least he's not a prick. Good, perfect
I
pairing.
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Alright,
A
ladies.
classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Please don't, but okay.
All
Thanks,
right.
lady.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay. Speak
Nice
to.
work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good
You
practice.
clearly didn't get a hit in.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so
Sebastian.
deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've dueled enough.
You know you're
Consider
cocky.
myself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Do it.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today
character.
was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
The character kind of sounds like she has a reverb on her voice. Uh-oh, you level 2.
I totally know what I'm doing.
What does Accio do again?
It. Hold on 1 second. Wait, I got lost.
Oh, it's up those stairs.
Is it?
Yeah, it's up more.
Oh.
Or is it? No, wait, go back.
That's right, ain't it? Yeah. I think, yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta go even further up.
Yep. Right here.
Dang. Imagine if you couldn't come in late. Yeah, there's a chest right there.
Oh, that's the bathroom. No, it is up front. Ooh, but I'm gonna be nosy. What's this way?
Fast travel
What are you
points.
up to now?
Wait, what?
Who just talked to me? Was that the picture? What'd you say? I know I ain't tripping. That picture just talked to me, didn't it?
You better walk away before she decides to come out the picture.
Or was it this? Huh. Okay, I'm done touching stuff now. Let me go. Run away! You were never here.
That classroom was way up them stairs.
Alright.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
The sound effects in this game is amazing, especially like when you hear their shoes walking around on the wood on the floor. It actually sounds pretty cool. Like you're actually
Behind you.
there.
There's an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5
You're
of
gonna
charms.
always
Now,
have a
this
teacher
will be
like
a
this.
crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now everyone please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
No, we can't.
Anyone? Anyone? Hmm?
But anyway, Accio, to answer your question, is like the, essentially pull something closer to you.
What he just did.
Yeah, so like if it's across the room, you can Accio most stuff, and it will come
You all
to you.
spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
No.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh, this one seems easy. Just curve across. Oh, that dang red when it's catching up.
That thing move fast. Okay. Give me the textbook, lady.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Do we gotta do all of this? We can't just fight in the classroom or whatever you finna have us do, sir? We gotta go outside for this?
Yep, pretty much. Best learning is outside.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as
But there's
I'm
bugs
sure the
outside.
Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
You got magic powers, you can blast them away.
What better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Can we learn how to do this?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Why do I gotta go first?
Because you're the newbie.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, but instead of throwing the marbles up, splendid.
God.
Very good. Not too
Trying to get that 50. Let it go now. Wait.
Oh, I almost had it. No.
You might have to let it go earlier.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge?
You're pushing this rivalry, sir.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Ooh, she knows what she doing. Okay. All right.
Knock hers off.
This is gonna be rough.
Let it go now. Almost.
Excellent.
Watch this.
If she get 50 again, that's gonna be bullshit.
I quit.
Wow.
I quit already. They cheating. Y'all see this? Really?
And she's gonna get 50 again.
Okay, this is gonna be the first person I used the killing curse on.
That's rigged.
That is how it's done.
Dang, she talking trash.
Bruh.
Oh man.
I'm gonna use the killing curse on her first.
Oh.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
It literally kept rolling off.
well past interesting at this point.
Oh, well, come on in.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will
He instigating his rivalry.
He totally is.
Be sharp.
Okay, at least it stopped it from going to 50.
Are you serious? Really?
Let us see this.
Oh my god. What are the odds of yours just getting
But
knocked
hers
off?
don't fall. Come on now.
You gotta get 50. I would have waited.
Do not be discouraged. Watch this.
Can I Accio this lady off a cliff?
It ain't hit. She got all three of them on the same spot.
Why are they cheating for her right now?
Try to knock hers off and see what happens. Ooh. I mean, got 50.
Screw this lady, man.
Pushed yours off how many times?
Both of you. Well done.
I got a whole 50 points. What you mean? Very good.
Instigating that rivalry. Oh man, I don't think I like that teacher.
I'm gonna kill him too. Watch.
Gather your things on the way out.
You're holding on to a grudge much?
Yeah, I'm angry.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride.
What?
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Whatever, lady.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world
Wakanda?
at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
You wanted
You
to
know it
speak
won't
with
work
me,
on
Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
So I know y'all overheard that conversation just as much as I did. You can use Accio on humans.
What?
All I know is that Onai kid had better watch out.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Fine. Thanks for asking.
Now what a dark art attack.
Yeah, alright. Ooh, this is pretty. What? Wait, what is... do I have to...
Press square, see what happens.
I don't like cats though. Alright, you stay right there. Don't follow me, please. Why is it so many cats?
Werewolves, where were you?
Man, they loud. Am I tripping?
Someone did he stomp?
It just moved.
Stay right there and turn your camera around.
What? It's moving. I could see its shadow moving. It was just whatever. I'm probably not even supposed to be in here. What's up here? I'm gonna be nosy.
Just exploring Hogwarts.
Oh. Oh, okay. That statue just moved too, didn't it? I feel like I'm being watched. By who, though? I don't know.
Everything in this castle is alive.
Literally. To be fair, I am going places where I shouldn't be.
What house are you in?
Astronomy tower.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What's that over there?
I don't know, but I'm gonna go touch it. This is not for me. I shouldn't be reading this. They literally just let you touch anything in here.
Good, good. So far, you've got a couple of new spells.
What's that? It's like a little attic space. I should not be up this high. This school is endless.
There's even more stairs.
Why is there so many stairs? Jesus. Wow.
You get up there and you can't even look out the damn telescope, huh?
Yeah, right? This is nice. God, imagine falling from this height.
Can you jump?
No.
You should try to jump.
And it goes up even further. You know what? Let me go. Let me go. I should totally be doing more productive stuff. Alright.
Side quests are now available. When you see a side quest?
World map. Look, you see? World map. Hogsmeade map.
What's the gold one? It's a main mission?
Astronomy wing. Professor Weasley wants to see me in her classroom. Alright, I gotta go and see her.
Oh yeah, I think this is she's supposed to send you to Hogsmeade or something.
Yeah, she told me to come to her after I finish my classes. Okay, now how do you fast travel?
You gotta go to one of the little or press circle. Actually, no. Is there one of those flags? Is it one of them by the mission? Yeah, it looks like it.
This one is.
Okay, then press X on it, I guess. Don't look like you have any fast travel points unlocked there. It's the little flames right there. They would be green.
So how do I unlock them?
You gotta walk up to them.
I'm all the way over here, so I have to travel halfway across the thing anyway. Okay.
What about that one? Yeah.
That's
Oh, there you go.
right
Right at the bottom. Wait.
Oh,
waypoint.
I didn't mean to say
Remove
waypoint.
up. Yeah.
This is a lot. This map is huge.
I'm glad they have a fast travel system.
Yeah, they got. This school is tremendously huge. Okay. I think I marked it already, right? With the yellow.
Yep, go down.
Oh.
Down and around. Ring and around town.
It seemed like the cooldown on running is short. So like you have a brief
there's
moment.
a sprint. Oh, there's a sprint cooldown?
You don't really feel it though. Like it's literally so brief you can't even tell it's there.
God darn, it's so many stairs.
Real.
Their calf muscles must be strong as hell. Oh, you got another fast travel point. There's a treasure chest, well, like a chest somewhere.
All right, lady, let's go to the store.
Dobby.
What about the room,
Deke?
Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Where's Dobby?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
I miss Dobby.
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I just
Very
need to get to
well.
the point here.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai.
I will
I've
go
heard
with
you're
Sebastian.
Spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Because me and homegirl gonna fight. We can't be together right now. She do too
And
much.
He knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow.
Theophilus.
Once you've
So
finished
Theo,
Professor
just
Ronan's
say Theo.
assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
So she's the headmistress of this school. So she's
Deputy headmistress.
She's literally their Dumbledore. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm not going to read off of that. Great.
Go find Sebastian.
Do I gotta talk to him? Why do they have you talk to so many people?
Oh, wait. Go to the map.
Okay.
There's a mission. Is it locked?
I want this?
Yeah. What does it say?
Learn Reparo from Professor.
Oh, I'm guessing you're about to learn that from him now.
Yep.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers.
Great.
A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Wait, what are you supposed to do?
Collect the flying page near the broken statue. Collect the flying page in the defense against the Dark Arts Tower. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. This is weird.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. How do I
So do you
collect
just
it?
do you pull it with Accio? What if, where did it go?
You really gotta be quick with that. Okay, let's roll.
So now you can go to the next one.
The flying page must be around here somewhere.
It'll just come to you. Oh, yep, there it is.
Thank you. Let's roll.
I trust the preliminary.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Yes,
Marvelous.
let's go.
You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us
great.
give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
What's with these mini games?
Oh, okay. This is actually gonna be useful.
Why is he just twirling pieces of paper around?
If you would like to practice bending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
That's very specific.
Okay. Well, so now you can go with Sebastian Swallows. Ancient magic throw, ancient magic. Huh. Looks like you're gonna get some. Oh, you're already level 3.
And let's roll.
Oh, there's a little load time when you leave from out of the school.
Book it. Run.
Wait. What just happened? Did you hear him humming?
Yeah. Why y'all playing like y'all not alive, man?
Walk away slowly, but keep your camera turned. Alright, stop. Huh. I swear that thing was just...
Yeah, I heard it too.
Okay.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge.
She's a little too geek to...
I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
I get the feeling something bad's gonna happen. Is this just the front of the school?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
So we gonna run the whole way there? You ain't got like no...
Your broomsticks.
Detention,
right.
This trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
So just run to Hogsmeade in the rain.
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able
Principal
to
is just totally okay with this.
how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Just like a Slytherin.
Just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Oh, so I guess you go over there and pick those bugs up?
Do I have to?
I'm pretty sure they're the key to your healing potions, probably.
I'm not going to touch the
Merlin's
bugs.
beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Flying horse birds.
Certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous.
He's
I think they need to have
already
more
tired.
confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Where? He sound like he out of breath already.
Much of a chance to explore the castle.
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can
Oh.
I? You still
That's
haven't told me
interesting.
how you became so good at dueling.
Yep, and she's just gonna ignore you.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Unfortunately. But
You're not supposed to be able to see those.
Firsthand too.
Mm.
Most notably,
Unless-
the dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Unless you've come in contact with death recently.
Yeah, because remember in the beginning you couldn't see him, but then when the dragon came, you can see him after the dragon broke the carriage in half.
Yeah, when they went past,
He's the
I'm like, wait a
Hogwarts
second.
caretaker.
She's not
Looks a
supposed to
bit
be able
worse
to
for
see
wear.
those, but yeah.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Oh, he's selling drugs.
You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
You drunk?
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
So this is the town from the original.
I'm not touching that cat.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Sure. All right.
Whoa.
So we'll go shopping in the next one. Get it? Get in, losers, for going shopping. I just had to throw that in there. Laugh. Laugh. Joke.
No.
Anyway.
You talked about my singing.
Really? We'll catch y'all on the next one. And then we will actually go shopping for the stuff that this character needs or whatever. Are those fireworks? Did you see that?
I think so.
Anyway, they're shooting, so we're gonna go.
Well, remember guys, to always like, comment, and subscribe. Help out the channel, support the channel. And we'll catch you on the next one. We are out. Our wizard friends.
Bye.